Wash, I'm curious, how much of yourself did you see in Elvis? It's a young kid. He was super confident. He had tremendous ability. Uh, how much, and he was really enthusiastic about the game. He played with a huge smile on his face. You poured a lot into him. You put a lot on his shoulders because you knew he could handle it. But how much of you did you see in Elvis when he came up?
I seen a lot in him. The only thing I didn't see about him that was in me was he was starting to get this attitude that he knew when enough was enough. No, you don't know what's enough. I remember one time I was hitting him a ground ball. He called it off. He did this stuff under his neck to me. I called him over to me. I said, "Who the hell you think you doing that to?" We work in a program here, you know. This is a program, and we're gonna work this program till I say it's done. So I said, "Get your ass back out there. I'm not through." So he went out there, and I hit him a ground ball, and then when he caught it, I went, "Nah, you don't do that shit to me. I do that shit to you." And I remember John said, "You pretty tough on Elvis." I said, "No, I'm not gonna let him go to sleep on my watch. I'm just not gonna do it because he's so good, but he's so young." And if we let him get away with what he want to get away with, he's not going to reach his potential. He's not going to reach it. So I'm going to stay in his butt because he can bunt, he can hit and run, he can do things. He think the game, and every day I'm going to make sure he do those things right there, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Now when he get old enough that I don't have to get on him no more, I'll get off him. But right now I'm going to stay in his butt, and I did.
I always admired that you delegated to your staff, your coaches ran most of the stuff, but there were a couple things that you were going to do personally, and one of them was you hit ground balls to Elvis. You didn't. Nobody else hit. Hit. You didn't like the way that other guys maybe hit the fungo or whatever. You were going to hit it to him. You were going to do his routine. Handling Josh Hamilton on when he needed a day or some time. There were certain things that you handled personally, and I always loved that.
Well, the thing about that is, I'm an expert at infield play. And I would be doing my team and organization a disservice if I didn't use my expert. I watch guys do things and they don't do it the right way. And I don't think you're gonna be ever be able to do it the right way. So I'm gonna do it. That's why I took over Elvis. I watch him hit balls to Elvis, and I say, "You're not doing this right." No, I got him every single day. I got him. I'll make sure he do what he's supposed to do every single day. And that's why I took it over. Because you gotta be able to do things. They call it work and they call it maintenance. The work is the ground balls that they get every day. The maintenance is the work that they do on the side, and you got to do that every day. Just like you go to the cage every day and hit, you got to do work and you got to do maintenance. And I was going to make sure Elvis was working and doing maintenance. And somebody say, "You're going to tire that boy out." That boy's 20 years old. How can he get tired? I'm 69 years old. I'm working just as hard as his butt. If I'm 69 and can do it, he gonna be 20 and do it. And if he can't, guess what? I'm gonna talk to John and tell John to send his ass back to the minor leagues. That was the attitude, and Elvis knew it. And I didn't cut no corners when Elvis made a play out there that he made it because he was lazy and wasn't doing what he's supposed to do. I let it be known. And people say, "Oh, you blew Elvis up." I didn't blow Elvis up. I just told the truth. And Elvis is going to hear the truth from me all the time because that's what it's going to take for him to have a career at the major league level is hear the truth. And so the day will come when he got to do it to somebody, he going to tell him the truth. So that's the way that worked. That's the way that worked. I wasn't calling Elvis out, but Elvis needed to know that what he did was unacceptable. And I wanted everybody else in the world to know that what he did was unacceptable. And that way it would ring to Elvis that it was unacceptable. Because everybody in the world think what you did was unacceptable. Not just one person or not just two persons. The world know what you did was unacceptable. And if you want to keep bringing the world in on this, that's on you. That ain't on me.
Well,
That's
it's
the way I
only
thought about it.
unacceptable, Wash, because you had such high standards for him because you knew how capable he was of helping us win a championship. And we needed him. Like we had a veteran group around him, but we needed his energy. We needed his ability on defense and what he could do with the bat, manipulating the bat and
Oh, he
doing all
could
those
do
hit and
that.
run bunting and doing all the little things that we needed to win. We had a lot of thumpers on that team. He was the guy who kind of kept the line moving though from time to time.
Oh, no doubt about it. One year, I can't remember, but somebody told me, all you do is sack bunt. No, all Elvis do is sack bunt because the situation for me was a situation where I need a bunt. and Elvis is the guy to do it. And he did it every time. I needed a hit and run. Elvis is the guy to do it. He put the bat on the ball. I mean, the guy, I needed a stolen base. Elvis did it. You need somebody to go first to third. Elvis did it. For some reason, you needed a home run, which he didn't hit a bunch of them, but Elvis did it. And him and Kins fed off each other. He helped Kins be the best player he could be too. Because Kins wasn't going to watch him over there doing what he was doing, and he didn't buckle down. Remember when he used to miss all those pop flies trying to catch him low? And we found out it was his medicine. And then we started getting him to take his medicine on time, and his defense went to another level.